Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to the emergency pack. I know I'm a little bit late on these, but I promised you guys some in-depth videos on a couple of these scenarios that are a little bit more detail in what you have to do than the scenarios I did in the other video I did on this. So in this video we are going to be doing a deep dive on the car accidents. So I am going to get one queued up and get over there, and then I will come back in and talk you through how to do this scenario. And then also there were a couple others I'm gonna do in separate videos. The tree one, and I also missed a scenario in my other video. I believe I missed the oil spill, so I'm gonna show that at the end of one of these two videos. And then I think there might have been another one, I'm not sure though. But I'm going to be finishing up the emergency pack videos in the next 2 or 3 days here. So, with that, we're going to do the car accident today. So, let me get one and get over there, and then I will come back in. Okay, actually, I got an oil spill one. So, we're going to go do that one first real quick, and then I will find a car accident. Alright, we are up on our oil spill. I am just going to come here, and for this one, we have to put out our cones here. Now, you get this can after you put out your cones, and you see where it lights up. You're going to, over those areas where they light up, you are going to push your a button will come up to activate it. And you just have to walk around and activate these. I'm not going to say a command. You can see my HUD. Remember, I do play with a PlayStation controller, but whatever your specific command is to apply. And some of these are tricky to find, so you kind of just have to walk around. I don't look for the spill on the ground. I look for the yellow thing to come up. Because like I said, if you try and find the oil on the ground, sometimes it is a little hard to spot. I'm having a hard time finding this last one. Just looking for these thing to come up. Where is it? There it is. See what I mean? It's like, and if you're just looking for that on the ground, you're never going to see it. But there we go. Now I am going to go grab our main scenario for this video, which is the car accident. So let me grab one of those and get over there, and I will come back in. Did we do a car fire in the last video? I'm gonna have to look. If not, I might grab that too. So, I'm gonna get to our next scenario, and I will be back. Okay, we have not done them, so this is a car fire one. I'm gonna go do this, and then we will do the main star of this video, which is the car accident, which will probably be the longest segment of this video, if I remember how much you have to do with those. Alright, we are here. Let's get close enough so we can get our cones and get those out. Okay. Now, this is the main one. Come over here. Squeeze the trigger, and you are just going to get the fire out. Again, I'm not gonna edit any of this, like time lapse any of this. You guys will see how long it takes to do these in real time. Go. That seems like it's more effective, so maybe jump on top of the car on these ones. Now, those were just a couple quick two that I forgot about in the first deep dive video into this. So now we are going to get into the meat of this video per se. I am going to find a car accident. I will come back in when we are over there. Alright, we are here. Now, here's our cones. Put our cones out. Doesn't matter where you put these. They just have to be out so that you can move on to the next thing. And then you come back up here and it will give you the next thing. What this one is. Give me a second to figure out what this is, and I will come back. Okay, let's, if I can find this. You are looking. Okay. don't know if you can see this, but there's a red thing right there. That's where you're placing is. And I believe it is just on the back two tires that you are placing these. No, maybe not. There we go. Now you grab the next thing. I remember this one is this car accident is kind of touchy. Here you just point this at the doors and hold it, and then when it's done, the door will fall off. And you have to do that to all four doors. But I remember some parts of these are a little bit tricky to find because they're not like super apparent. And then when you're done with that job, that tool will disappear. So you come back here and grab your next thing. What? Again? Is a little bit of a tricky one to find. I'm not sure that's even doing anything. Does that work? I guess so. Here's our next one. I guess when that green disappears, you know you're done. Not doing anything, that's not green. But there's not one on that side. And our thing hasn't disappeared yet. Is this not close enough? Okay. I switched over to Riverbend Springs. Let's see if I can get this to work on here. Maybe there was just something weird going on with Elm Creek. Let's see if this works here. If not, I'm stumped. Okay. Let's put down these blocks. Which I can't even seem to put these down unless I'm crouched. Just an FYI. If I come up here, I'm pretty much looking right at it. I can't put it down until I'm crouched. Okay. This. Okay. This seems okay. Rescue. Done. So what is up with that on? I'm not gonna show the first attempt of that on Elm Creek, but there's something going on, it seems like to me, on some mod maps where this isn't actually working. But that is how to do the car accident scenario, the car fire scenario, and the oil spills. In the next video, we are going to do the fallen tree scenario. And then unless I find anything else I missed, we'll do in that video. And that will be one more video on the emergency pack, and then I think I've covered everything. Of course, if you guys have any questions on this, let me know in the comments below. Alright, that is going to do it. If you have not, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video here on the channel. So, I do weekly live streams here on the channel as well.